Hey Tiger Rock team, Michael Holt here. We've had lots of you asking questions about exactly what's going to be happening at the Heroes Championship. So what we're going to do right now is take you through a walkthrough of what that's going to look like in our academy. So I'm going to flip this around. You'll come in the front door. It's the very first thing. Park in the parking lot. There'll be 4 or 5 students here at a time with their families participating in the Heroes Championship. The schedule for that's already been sent out. It's the week of July the 20th through the 26th. When you arrive, you'll just chill out in the lobby until it's actually time for your competition to start. Once it's time for you to start, you and your family will actually enter the workout floor on what is normally our outdoor. Okay, an instructor would lead you in, and then we have our competition ring. We've went ahead and set that up today just so we could see what it's like. What we have is we want to maintain social distancing for the tournament, so your family's actually going to sit out here on the floor with you. We've got chairs with 4 people per family. Mr. Stevenson's going to be one of our competitors today. So just imagine he's a 7-year-old kid or an adult sitting with his family that's here to support him. So we've got a set of 4 chairs here, another set of 4 chairs over there. Miss Schaefer's going to be one of our competitors today as well. 4 chairs over there. 4 chairs over there, and then we have our judges' chairs up front. We got Mr. Collins and Mr. Carricker here, and they're just serving the role right now as sitting in where the judges are going to sit in. The way a forms competition is going to work is this. They would call out competitor 1, Kendall Schaefer.
Yes, sir.
She goes out to a spot on the mat. Aiden Stevenson.
Yes, sir.
He goes out to a spot on the mat. And then they would participate in their form. I'm going to take the camera and turn it sideways, get a little bit better view now. Chariot Kene.
Yes, sir.
Chumbi.
Yes, sir.
Just the white and yellow belt section right now, just for illustration purposes, and begin.
Yes, sir.
The way the forms competition works, they go at the same time. The judges are watching both of them, and they have to evaluate who looks better. With these, that's going to be tough. Obviously, they're high-ranking black belts doing that beginner portion. Back to Chumbi.
Yes, sir.
And back to attention stance.
Yes, sir.
At that point, our judges, there would be a third judge sitting in the middle. The center judge would say, judges score, and then the judges would point in the direction of the student that they felt won. There's 3 judges. One of them's going to have either 3 people or 2-point people pointing at them. The other would have 0 or 1. Anyway, so judges, for fun, let's vote for Miss Schaefer today. She's a girl. And judges score. So they point to Miss Schaefer. Miss Schaefer beat Mr. Stevenson. There you go. All right. Once that happens, it's just like a tournament bracket for softball, baseball, basketball, whatever. The winner would move on to the next round to compete against another winner in that same thing. So if there's 4 students, that winner moves into the championship round against another student. The person that lost that round would get to go again against the loser of the other match, and that winner would win the 3rd place medal. So if there's 4 people, it's really easy. That's how the bracket works. Okay, pausing the video. We'll get into sparring next. All right, so now we're going to move into our Heroes sparring. Again, with social distancing right now, we're not actually having the students put their pads on and kick and punch against another person where they could possibly sweat on each other, etc. We're just not going there until August when we start sparring back. So this is the way the bag works with your point classifications. If you can see that, there's a white X in the middle. That's actually going to be a white 2.5-inch diameter circle. There's a blue at the top, blue at the bottom. Those will actually be gray. A blue on the side, another blue on the side. There's a red up top, another red up top, a red at the bottom, and then another red at the bottom. So if you can picture it, that's someone's head. That's the side of their head, side of the head. That is their solar plexus, middle of their body, floating rib on the other side. Then you've got groin, leg, and leg. That's for an adult or a youth student. For our junior students, you can ignore the top 3 X's. The bottom 6 X's are what you're worried about. Now here's the rules. If you kick someone in the head, that's 2 points in our regular sparring. Same thing goes here for youth and adults. If you kick one of those top X's, that's 2 points for you. Juniors, if you kick one of those middle X's, that'll be 2 points for you. The rules are this. You just can't hit the same color twice in a row. And you can't punch but one time, and then you have to pick your leg up and kick. When you kick, you can actually kick 2 times in a row, double kick, so you could kick double round kick. You could kick the blue X, red X, land and punch the white X. That's 1 point for a kick to the blue, 2 for a kick to the red because that's a head kick. punch the white X, so you got a total of 4 points. Now, again, that would be for youth and adults because they're using all 9 spots. Again, we have circles coming. They'll be here at the Academy very soon. They'll be on all the bags laid out, really easy for you to see. So the match goes for 75 seconds. Mr. Stevenson step in, Ms. Schaefer step in. You've got a judge here with a clicker in his hand. Show clicker. There's our clicker. There it is. We have a judge here with a clicker in his hand and clicker. They're going to go for 30 seconds instead of 75, just to give you an idea of what that might look like. Okay, let me get backed up where you can see both kind of people going and begin. So they are kicking. This is a test or a competition of accuracy, speed, and endurance. The judges are watching. If they don't hit one of the X's and they just randomly hit the bag, they don't get a click for that. So again, at most, you can pick your leg up twice. Ms. Schaefer's got a little rhythm of double round kick, reverse punch going over here. Mr. Stevenson, continue to work around the bag. Remember, you can punch with your front hand. You just don't score with it. There are no strikes given for illegal things. You just don't get points for them. This is about tallying up points and time. Not sure if that was exactly 30 seconds, but it was a good idea. So if today were the competition, Ms. Schaefer got 59. Mr. Stevenson got 37. She beat you in 4-man sparring, man. Tough day. All right, here we go. So then, same as for the form, those competed against each other. The winner moves into the next bracket. Again, these are things we're working on right now in class. We'll be right back to tell you about the board breaking competition. All right, so Tiger Cubs, you may be wondering, what would you do in your ring competition? You actually have another Tiger Cub that you would compete with at the same time, performing all the moves that we practice in class. And every Cub that participates for doing their ring competition would actually win a gold medal. So Cubs, it's an awesome experience. It'll be fun, and you win a gold medal for that. All right, guys, next up is board breaking. This is going to be located here in our academy, and that would take place after the forms and after the sparring. Right now, we've got the board set up for Ms. Schaefer, and she's going to demonstrate the color belt. That's white belt all the way through the red level 3 board breaks. Just to talk about the sparring again, that sparring on the bags is going to be done by white and yellow belts also at the tournament. So man, that's just going to be a great time for all of you guys as well. So Ms. Schaefer is going to just kind of walk through each technique to start with. She starts here with a number 3 side kick. That's a step together side kick. Then she moves over to the next one, which is a palm heel. Then she moves to the next one, which is a back leg front kick. Then she moves to the next one, which is a back arm elbow, okay? And then the way this works, an instructor says, go. You have 14 seconds to get the boards broken. That should be like cheesy, easy. You can handle that. She'll demonstrate that now before we do. If she breaks all 4 boards, she gets a gold medal. If she breaks 3 of the 4, she gets a silver medal. Breaks 2 of the 4, she would get a bronze medal. If she breaks 1 board or no boards, she gets a socially distanced high five from an instructor, and that would be it. All right, Ms. Schaefer, go.
Yes, sir.
All right, she broke all 4. That would be a gold medal and a little bonus prize we haven't told you about yet if you happen to break all 4. All right, Mr. Stevenson is quickly going to get those boards back up, and he's going to demonstrate the black belt board breaks. Board breaks for black belts are a little bit different, and slightly different techniques and a slightly different time frame. Just put the blue ones back up there. That'll be all right. He actually breaks black at a tournament, but for purpose of seeing you, for you guys to see the techniques. Black belt, yours is going to be a spin side kick, a palm heel, a number 3 jump front kick, and then an elbow smash. So he's getting those ready. Again, break all 4, gold and a bonus prize. Break 3, get silver. Break 2, get bronze. 1 or no break, socially distanced, high five. He starts out and go. Spin side, palm heel, number 3 jump front, and an elbow. Hey, 4 for 4. He would get a gold medal and a little bonus. We'll be right back to tell you about the agility course. All right, so Tiger Cubs, you may be wondering about this whole board break thing. Yes, you get to do that same concept, except you've got 4 targets that are the punch-out targets, and you get to do whatever technique you want on those. You're going to do something with your hand, something with your foot, something with your hand, something with your foot. We'll work on different options and different things that you can do that, but those are those punch-out boards. And then, yes, Tiger Cubs, always at your tournament, you actually get to break a wooden board as well. So we're still going to have a wooden board here for you, Tiger Cubs, to be able to break as well. All right, we are here to finish up the tournament. Will be your agility course. Set up all the way down the floor are 4 agility course lanes. If we have 4 competitors in a ring, all 4 competitors go at the same time when the instructor says go, and they do what we're about to show you. And then whoever finishes first in those group of 4 win a gold medal. If there happens to be 5 competitors, then 3 of them would go at a time. Then the other 2 would go, and whoever won each heat would then go 2 people again through it to see who wins that one cherished agility course gold medal per ring. So this is what you do. They're just going to walk through it. They start at the red dot. They go to the blue dot, back to the red dot, to the yellow dot, back to the red dot, back to the blue dot, back to the red dot. They sprint to their agility ladder. First time through, they hop on one foot. They have to hit every square. If they don't, an instructor would say, oh, go back and start that set again. They hop on the other foot. They bear crawl down the ladder. They can put hands and feet in or out, doesn't matter. They hop, bunny hop, feet stay together. They have to hit every square. Then they do jumping jack feet through. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. They get to that, since they've already kind of got that momentum going with their feet, they go off and on of the green dot 10 times. Again, there would be an instructor here watching, counting, and they go to the cone. They would do 10 sit-ups where they come up, touch both hands right onto the tip of the cone. Again, this will be an agility speed event. So again, they'll go as fast as they can, but they have to do correct sit-ups. So it's a good opportunity to practice your sit-ups. They come up to these hurdles. They would jump over the hurdle. Both feet have to hit the other side, and they would do a total of 10 jumps. They come up to the Wave Master bag. They do a total of 10 front kicks. Again, that could be a hop kicking. They just have to hit each leg 5 times, alternating legs. So it's a total of 10 kicks. They circle around following the footprints. They sprint all the way back to the blue dot. They stand at attention stance. Whoever gets, oh, Miss Schaefer didn't get on the blue dot. Look at her following directions. So she gets to the blue dot. Mr. Stevenson comes through with the victory on the agility course. There you go. All right. So whoever gets to the blue dot first, stands at attention stance, would win the gold medal for agility course training. All right, guys. So hopefully that makes sense about what the Heroes Championship tournament process is. Coming into the academy, 4 or 5 people at a time. Your families are out there on the floor with you. You'll do your form. You'll do your sparring. If you're a Tiger Cub, you'll do your Tiger Cub ring competition. Then everyone would move over to their board breaking after the forms and sparring. You'll do board breaking. Then you'll move into the agility course. So there's opportunities for Cubs to win 2 or 3 medals, and then for everybody else to win up to 4 if you get that cherished gold in the agility course. The tournament is July the 20th through the 26th. Different groups and different ranks and ages compete each night here at the Academy. It's spread out over an entire week. We originally were going to be closed that week for the San Antonio World Championships. Of course, the San Antonio World Championships got changed to inside each local academy so that people didn't have to travel. So we're still shut down for classes that week because we've got tournament every single night that week. Check your email. You can know exactly what time your competition time is. Go to www.tigerrockevents.com to register for the tournament. The competition fee is $75. Again, $5 of every registration across the country goes to our Heroes Championship Fund to buy masks for people that need the masks. So again, emergency workers, schools, all those type places. And so Tiger Rock is going to hopefully invest about $30,000, depending on the total competition numbers, to raise money for that. You'll be a part of that. Again, $5 of every registration fee goes toward that. Any questions you have, please ask us. Contact the staff member. The registration deadline will be about a week before the championship. So go to TigerRockEvents.com. Register. Once you do, we'll put your name on the poster. You'll get your name out on the workout floor on one of the competition circles. See you soon.